And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jonathan India. Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch, 120.
And he deals. High in the air, out to right. Cerny under it. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
One down, base is empty.
Oh.
And another ball. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And there's the strike.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 13.
Here's Acuña now. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. In there at the knees, strike one. At the belt and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at first, one away. And that one missing low. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And there's a ball.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Arcia rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw home. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. On the ground, out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Just missed.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. There's a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. O'Neill drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 2 and the Cubs nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Hurston Waldrop. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 0-1. Just missed. And a 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
High fly ball out to left field. Drifts towards it. And there's 1 down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Thairo Estrada.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
The punch out there, 2 down.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. In the air, out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. Here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Olson in his 11th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The wind and the pitch. And that's outside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Next offering is in for a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Cerny moving under this one. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Yoan.
And now Yoan Moncada. Fought off foul. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. Bottom of the second. So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That's in there. 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And the righty deals. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch.
Oh. 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a pitch. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because,
The left fielder.
especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact, and so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one's perfect.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The Cubs trailing by 2 here in the second game of the series. And another ball.
2-1.
Two outs. That one catches the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Three-two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly, and they're down 2-0. On to the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Jonathan India. Shota back to work. Now this one's crushed down the line. Looking, foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. And now 1-2. That's too
that's a
high.
ball.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Outside. And the count's full. Popped up. Swanson in position. One up, one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Orlando.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a foul ball. One out, bases empty. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Here comes a 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald.
Man at first.
Acuña.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuña Jr. It was a triple and an RBI at his first at bat. That hits the dirt. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close. No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuña is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
The pitch. And another ball. And the pitch. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Caught him looking for the K.
The center fielder, number 20.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Grounded out his first time up. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. O'Neill pulls it in on the run. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Set for the
Cubs,
bottom of the third.
the
And
center
now the
fielder,
center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Strike on the inside corner. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jake Rogers, the next Cub to hit. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Righty delivers.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Braves leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. Next pitch misses way outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
Waldrop with a move to first. Alcantara gets back easily. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Ball for it.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, James Triantos. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. And there's one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Tyro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Tyro Estrada to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one's in there. And the count even at 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one is upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Logan Cerny hitting on deck circle. And a 3-1 on the way. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beat the tag. And it's a 1-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Logan Cerny went down on strikes his first time through. And downstairs. Rogers over at second. Estrada at first. One gone. And another ball. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle. And the right-hander deals, and that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Guerrero in the box now, takes strike 1. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Christopher Morel.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Fastball for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a fair ball. Around third. He will score. The Cubs take the lead. 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So 2 down. Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th. So here's Murphy now. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Roansy Contreras up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. McCullers getting loose as well. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, Estrada. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for Atlanta, Brendan Rodgers. Fly to left his first time. In the air, right field. Under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting. The first
And now it's Matt Olson's
Matt
turn to hit. Fly to
Olson.
right his first time. There's a strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Offense held in check there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Braves 2. Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyler O'Neill. The right-hander back to work. And ball 1. Action in the pen down there. DJ Hers getting ready to go. Herman, the right-hander, also getting loose. Clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time. Ground ball, Olson. He handles it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. It's a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jake Rogers, the next Cub to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1.
No strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 strike.
Alcantara leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's outside. And the count 2-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Got him swinging.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And up next for Chicago, James Triantos. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around third. Throws to second. He pulls into second. A run comes in the play.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Thairo Estrada. In there for strike one. And he deals.
Ball, outside.
Runner at second, two down. Foul ball there. Struck him out looking. A run on two hits, and they leave one. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 2. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Roansy Contreras.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Moncada leading things off and takes a strike. And it's even up.
1-1.
The why to kick the pitch. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelenic. And a curve misses outside.
1-0.
Man at second. And a foul ball. The Cubbies up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
This one popped up. Swanson makes the grab, one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and now it's the Braves DH, Jonathan India. First pitch doesn't find the
One ball.
zone.
No strike.
And that one missing low.
2-0.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So 2 down now, and here is Orlando Arcia. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Chopped left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Out number 3. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves 2. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, DJ Hurst.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off.
Now at the plate,
Cubs,
Logan Cerny.
the right fielder, Logan.
As the lefty gets to work. Hurst, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got it by him for the K.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Way high with that one. And it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. That one outside. And that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-1.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Christopher Morel.
And now Christopher Morel, 1 for 2. In the air, right side. And Acuña able to make the grab. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Ronald Acuña Jr. at the plate.
Ronald Acuña Jr.
Contreras back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. Fought off foul. Three-2 on the way. And there's ball 4.
I don't think you really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Late with the swing there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Under it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers. Next up for the Braves. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Evan Phillips getting loose out there. Minter also throwing. The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the 2nd game of the series.
1 ball, 1
It's
strike.
a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Two outs. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Cubs 4 and the 2. Bottom of the 6th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a 2-2. That one ripped. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Throw and it gets away.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So, man aboard. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit.
Kevin Alcantara.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. At the belt and fires. That one the other way. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Rogers.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Jake Rogers.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And there's a foul ball. Swanson on third with 2 out. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Back here at the friendly confines, Matt Olson up to the plate.
Matt Olson.
The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a good eye there. Kicks and fires. Ripped, but it curls foul. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here is Yohan Moncada. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And that one in the air center field. Gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going. And this might be his last shot at it, Boog.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hit in the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. James Triantos. The line of the pitch. That's outside. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. Bounced up the middle. And he can't come up with it.
Now back, the second baseman.
So up next, Thairo Estrada. 1 for 3. Just missed. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. He scores, and they take a 3-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Joe Jimenez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Logan Cerny, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Man at second. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And the righty deals.
3-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be two. Beats the second, out there. And a run scores on the double play.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Now the Cubs four-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Steven Wilson up and loosening in the pen. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 74.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Rodriguez.
So the batting order turns over. Jonathan India digs in now.
Jonathan India.
And a pitch. On the ground to the left. And he picks it up in foul territory. And the pitch.
1-1.
Couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
And a swing and a miss. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Minter warming up as well. And a pitch. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. O'Neill drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. One down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's inside. And the count is 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down.
The right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuña Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The next offering misses, and that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. The Braves down by 4 here in the second game of the series. Right side, Cerny has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 6 and the Braves 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Steven Wilson.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit.
The shortstop.
Wilson, 32 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
O'Neill in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Right-handed reliever, and another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-0.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And here it comes.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Goes down looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Man at first. Now the Cubs catcher, Jake Rogers. And that's in for a strike. Throw over to first. O'Neill back in a dive. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. And a pitch. Foul ball. In the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Oh, that one had extra bases written all over it. Not today, he said. Left his feet up in the air. Just a beautiful catch to end the inning.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jeff Hoffman. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Trout.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one in there to Mike Trout. Right-hander kicks, deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One, 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's going to be Sean Murphy. That misses the zone. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The pitch. And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Brendan Rodgers now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Cubbies leading by 4 here at the top of the 9th. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still trying to get that ground ball double play.
And the righty deals outside, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter,
The Braves down to their last out. Now a chance for Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. And that's in there at the knees.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Hoffman is just 1 strike away. And another ball. That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Murphy around third. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base.